You won't believe what happened this Easter at St. George's Chapel, and it wasn't what you think. For once, it wasn't Prince Louis's cheeky grin or playful antics stealing the spotlight. Something dramatically different was happening, and everyone noticed it instantly. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this seemingly small change has the internet in awe, and why it signals a transformation no one saw coming. Before we dive in, if you love uncovering royal secrets and shocking moments, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's coming next. It was a bright spring morning. The sun cast a gentle golden glow over St. George's Chapel, illuminating centuries of royal tradition. Crowds gathered along the path, phones raised, cameras ready, all eyes searching for that familiar mischievous smile. But this Easter was different. As Prince Louis arrived, hand in hand with his family, a subtle ripple ran through the crowd. Something felt different. People weren't expecting it. Louis, usually the embodiment of playful energy, appeared composed, poised, almost solemn. Dressed in a dark blue double-breasted suit paired with a perfectly matching light blue tie, the young prince looked unlike any previous Easter appearance. Standing alongside Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, and his siblings, Louis exuded a newfound confidence. His posture was straight, his expressions measured, his gaze quietly observant. Gone were the exaggerated expressions, the mischievous antics that normally captivated cameras. In their place was a young boy stepping into something bigger, something more grown up. Let's talk about the details that made this Easter moment truly unforgettable. On the surface, it may have seemed small, a suit, a tie, neatly combed hair. But in royal tradition, these subtle cues speak volumes. One detail in particular caught the attention of royal watchers: his trousers. Historically, young boys in the royal family wear shorts at formal events, a long-standing British custom. But Louis? This time, he wore full-length trousers. It might seem insignificant to the casual observer, but in the world of royalty, it signals something profound, a transition from early childhood into a more mature phase. Coupled with the double-breasted suit, his ensemble wasn't just stylish, it was symbolic. It whispered a message to the world: Prince Louis is growing up. And social media exploded the moment photos surfaced. Comments poured in: he looks like a young gentleman. Time is flying. George and Louis are growing so fast. That suit is perfection, so refined for his age. The internet was unanimous. This wasn't just fashion, it was a statement. What made this moment so compelling wasn't just Louis's outfit. It was the emotional resonance. For years, viewers had adored him for his cheeky personality, those spontaneous expressions, the little gestures that made him so endearing. But seeing him composed, calm, and observant created a new kind of connection. Imagine watching a child you followed for years suddenly step into a moment of quiet dignity. There's shock, there's awe, there's a pang of nostalgia, because this is the reality of growth. The playful antics that once defined him now share space with maturity. It's a subtle shift, but one that leaves a lasting impression. Even for the family, this was a proud moment. Catherine, Princess of Wales, and Prince William likely exchanged glances, realizing their youngest was evolving, stepping into the next chapter of his young life. As Louis made his way into the chapel, social media blew up. Royal fans and casual observers alike noticed every detail: the confident stride, the poised posture, the sharp, tailored suit, the full-length trousers. People remarked on how quickly all the children were growing. Prince George nearly as tall as his mother, and Louis not far behind. Comments highlighted the elegance of his style, the symbolism in his attire, and the sense of pride he seemed to carry quietly but unmistakably. It wasn't a spectacle of playful antics. It was a spectacle of growth, refinement, and quiet confidence, and viewers couldn't get enough. Every detail, from the tie to the trousers, told a story. The double-breasted suit, traditionally associated with sophistication and adult fashion, framed Louis as a young gentleman in the making. The full-length trousers signaled a subtle rite of passage, a transition from boyhood into something more refined. It's fascinating how small cues can carry such powerful messages. For royal watchers, these moments are almost like a secret language, one that conveys growth, responsibility, and emerging identity without a single word. If you're enjoying this royal revelation and want more shocking heart-stopping insights from the world of royalty, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you're the first to see our next royal breakdown. It's going to be even more jaw-dropping than this one. Think back to the Easter services of previous years. Louis would run, gesture, make faces, and often draw attention away from the more formal moments. It was part of his charm. Everyone loved it. But this Easter, completely different. Louis's calm demeanor stood out not just for contrast, it highlighted his development. His energy was still there, but refined. His expressions measured, his movements deliberate. In short, the little boy everyone adored had grown into a miniature gentleman right before the camera's eyes. And the response was emotional. Some viewers admitted to feeling a pang of nostalgia. It feels like just yesterday he was running around in shorts. Time is flying, children grow up so fast. Seeing him so composed and elegant almost brought tears to my eyes. It's rare for a simple outfit and posture to evoke such strong emotional reactions, but Prince Louis managed it effortlessly. In a way, he stole the spotlight, not with antics, but with presence. Why does this matter? Because it's a reminder of the passage of time. Children grow, traditions evolve, and even the smallest details, like a suit choice, can signal major life transitions. This moment was a quiet but powerful statement about maturity, identity, and the inevitability of change. Louis's appearance showed the world that growth doesn't always need a dramatic gesture. Sometimes it's in the calm, in the subtle, in the way a child carries himself with newfound dignity. By the time the service concluded, one thing was clear. Prince Louis had captured hearts in a completely new way. The playful child that once delighted the world was evolving. And while the antics may return in future events, this moment will remain memorable. A snapshot of a young royal transitioning, quietly yet powerfully, into the next stage of his life. It's a story of growth, of elegance, and of subtle but undeniable impact. And it's exactly the kind of story that keeps the world watching, heart and eyes fixed on this young royal as he continues to surprise and inspire. So the next time you see a young royal at a formal event, pay attention. Sometimes the biggest surprises don't come from playful antics or dramatic gestures. They come from quiet transformation. And Prince Louis just gave the world a masterclass in growing up gracefully, stylishly, and undeniably unforgettable. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe. More royal secrets and shocking moments are coming, so stay tuned.